Hello and welcome to Saint of the Day. If you're watching this on October 22nd, today the Church celebrates Pope St. John Paul II, a shepherd of the universal Church, a fearless defender of human dignity, and a witness to the power of redemptive suffering. A saint of the Eucharist, the Cross, and the new evangelization. Born Karol Wojtyła on May 18, 1920, in the small Polish town of Wadowicz, he was no stranger to suffering. By the time he was 20, he had lost his entire immediate family, his mother, father, and brother. But rather than fall into despair, he placed his life firmly in the hands of God. He studied secretly for the priesthood during Nazi occupation, risking his life in underground seminary classes, and was ordained a priest in 1946. After advanced studies in Rome, he returned to Poland to serve as a parish priest, university chaplain, and eventually became Archbishop of Krakow, then Cardinal. In 1978, he was elected the 264th Pope of the Catholic Church, the first non-Italian Pope in 455 years, taking the name John Paul II. His pontificate was one of the most dynamic in history. He travelled to over 129 countries, spoke multiple languages, and reached billions with his message, "Be not afraid. Open wide the doors to Christ." He courageously confronted the evils of communism and secularism, played a key role in the fall of the Iron Curtain, and was a voice of moral clarity on life, marriage, and the dignity of the human person. Pope St. John Paul II was also a man of deep prayer, often spending hours before the Blessed Sacrament. He gave the Church treasures like theology of the body, the luminous mysteries of the Rosary, and World Youth Day, inspiring a whole generation to embrace holiness. But perhaps his greatest witness came through his suffering. After an assassination attempt in 1981, he forgave his attacker and rededicated his life to Mary, attributing his survival to her intercession. Later, Parkinson's disease would slowly limit his strength, but he never ceased proclaiming Christ with love and truth. He died on April 2, 2005, after nearly 27 years as Pope. At his funeral, the crowds cried, "Santo subito!" Make him a saint immediately. He was canonized on April 27, 2014, by Pope Francis. Pope St. John Paul II once said, "The future starts today, not tomorrow." He reminds us that holiness is possible in every vocation, through intellect, suffering, service, and joy. Pope St. John Paul II, pray for us, that we may live with courage, love without fear, and entrust our whole lives to Christ and his Blessed Mother. Thank you for joining us today. Please like, share, and subscribe to Orbis Catholicus for more Catholic prayers, saints, and devotions. Comment below your favourite quote from Pope St. John Paul II, and stay tuned for tomorrow's Saint of the Day. God bless you.